right, welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Sydney.
And I'm Mike.
All right.
And today we're going to be doing something super fun. No, not really.
Oof.
We're going to be shopping for home appliances. Now,
oh boy.
It's not super, well, some people might think it's super fun.
Some people might love it.
But it's not as terrible as some things,
yeah,
right? I mean, it's maybe not as bad as going to the dentist or something like that.
I love the dentist.
Well, okay.
I would rather go to the dentist
you would
than
rather,
go buy a
well,
fridge.
It'll probably take less time and be much cheaper than shopping for home appliances, especially in Taiwan where we have wonderful dentists.
Yes.
But this is just one of those things, like going to the dentist, you have to do it sometimes. Maybe not if you're young, but eventually when you live by yourself, have your own home or your own apartment, whatever, you have appliances, home appliances in your home.
Yes.
Now, when we say home appliances, we basically just mean like big machines that do things for us at home.
Yeah, exactly. So your refrigerator, your oven, your stove, maybe microwave, anything like that.
Washing machine,
washing machine, dryer.
All that kind of stuff. And you know, machines break, they get old, you want something that works a little bit better. And unless you're really rich and have parents who are like, hey, we'll just buy everything for you, you're gonna have to go out and buy these things. And first of all, it probably costs, you know, a fair amount of money. It's not cheap. And there's all sorts of questions and all sorts of things you need to know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be talking about some of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Starting with
buying a vacuum cleaner.
Having clean floors is nice, and sweeping all the time is not so fun. So yeah, let's buy a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, all
Sounds
right,
good.
Let's do it.
A salesperson is helping Diana choose a vacuum cleaner.
Hi there. Can I help you find something today?
Hi, yes. I'm looking for a new vacuum cleaner, but I'm not sure which one to choose.
No problem. This cordless model is light, rechargeable, and has strong suction power.
That sounds great. How long can it run on a full charge?
It lasts about an hour on the standard setting.
Good. Is the dust container easy to clean?
Yes. It's removable and easy to empty.
That's convenient. Does it come with a wall mount or a stand?
It actually comes with both, and it includes several attachments for cleaning furniture and other surfaces.
Okay, we're gonna get into buying our first home appliance. Yes, as we mentioned, it's a vacuum cleaner. One of those machines that you push around on the floor, especially when you have carpets.
Yeah.
Right? If your floor is kind of hard and flat, you can sweep, that's fine. But if you have cats, if you have pets, if you're just a messy person and it's dusty, you get that vacuum cleaner. And sometimes they have the robot ones.
They do.
Right?
Yeah.
But those don't always work on the carpets and
always.
stuff.
That's true.
So we're going to be buying one of the ones that you push around and hold in your hand, and it sucks up all the dust and hair and dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
All right, so a salesperson is helping Diana choose a vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
All right, so you will be the salesperson.
Ooh, okay, that's me.
And I will be Diana, the lucky lady looking for a vacuum cleaner.
You are a lovely lady, and I know everything about vacuum cleaners, so this should be perfect.
All right.
All right, the salesperson begins by being friendly and welcoming Diana to the store. Hi there, can I help you find something today? Can I help you? Is there anything you need? How can I help? That kind of thing.
All right, and Diana says, hi, yes, I'm looking for a new vacuum cleaner, but I'm not sure which one to choose.
Right.
All right.
Many stores have many of these things.
Many
and they all
options.
kind of look the same. Or actually with vacuum cleaners, there can be the long ones you push. There's the ones with like a tube and a thing you pull around. I don't know which one. And so the salesperson says, no problem, right? You have questions, I have answers. And then he shows her one. This cordless model, so you don't plug it in, you just push it around, but it has a battery you have to charge like your phone. This cordless model is light, rechargeable, and has strong suction power. So basically it's pretty easy to use. use. The problem with those ones are they aren't too strong, right? So if you have really thick carpets or something, it might not be quite as good. But yeah, very convenient and easy to use. And as I mentioned, it's cordless. The cord is what we call that wire that you plug into the wall to get electricity. This one has none of those. It has none of that. So you can just use it anywhere you want. Kind of like having those Bluetooth headphones, right?
Yeah, like AirPods,
you don't
like
plug
that.
them into your phone or into your music player. It just works without the wires. It's cordless. For example, I bought a cordless fan for hot days. You see people walking around with those fans. It's got a battery, but you don't plug it in.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, and Diana says, that sounds great. How long can it run on a full charge?
Good question.
Okay, so she's asking basically how long will it be on for, how long will it go if I charge it fully?
That's right. How long before I have to kind of plug it in and put more power in the battery? And so the salesperson says it lasts about an hour on the standard setting. So you can use it for about an hour unless you're, really going into a thick carpet or you're using the super high power function or something like that. About an hour. And the most homes, it won't take you an hour to clean the floors.
Right.
It might take you 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could probably use it 2 or 3 times, clean your whole apartment, and then you'd have to plug it in. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, you know who else is cordless? Hanny.
Oh,
Yeah, we
she?
only have to plug her in once a month. Yeah. Runs on batteries.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次绘画主题是购买家电。在第一段对话里 ，Diana 她想要找一台新的吸尘器，但还不确定要选哪一款。销售人员推荐了一款无线型号，它很轻，可以充电，而且吸力很强。充饱电后，可以在标准模式下大约用1个小时。好，来看单字 cordless 这个形容词形容无线的。那它就是由 cord 电线加上字尾 less 表示无什么什么的2个结合而成。我们接回到课文中。
All right, we are back with Diana buying a new vacuum cleaner. She just heard that this one's easy to use, it's convenient, it's light, it's cordless, and I think that might be kind of good for her, right?
Yeah, that might be the one that she buys.
Right.
Let's see. All right. So Diana says, good. Is the dust container easy to clean? Very important question here. Very important, right? Yes. So a container is a noun, and a container is essentially something that holds or contains something else, right? Yeah, so with a vacuum cleaner, a lot of times when you're using it and you're using it against the floor, dust and dirt will kind of build up in the container, and eventually that container will need to be cleaned, which is why she's asking. Yeah.
Exactly
So,
right.
for example, we could say Annie put the right label on each container.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. Maybe a food container, labeling, something like that.
Yeah, and that's actually a good point because some containers we have special words for.
Yeah.
A jar, a bottle, a box. These are all containers, but that box thing that you put in the vacuum, I don't know what that's called. So just calling it a container when you don't know the exact word, that's fine. Or, which container should I put the salad in so we can eat it tomorrow? Should I put it in this big one, this small one, this bottle, this jar? I don't know. So it's a good word for those things that hold stuff. And the salesperson says, yes, it's easy to clean, it's removable, and easy to empty. So you pop it out, you dump the dust in the garbage, and then you can wash it out and dry it and put it back in. So it's nice and easy.
Okay, sounds easy enough. Then Diana says, oh, that's convenient. Does it come with a wall mount or a stand? Also an important question. So essentially she's asking if it comes with a wall mount, which is something that you can just put on the wall to kind of hang the vacuum cleaner, right? Or a stand to kind of make it stand up straight on its own whenever you're not using it.
Okay, because otherwise you'd have to kind of put it in the corner, it might fall down, or, is there somewhere I can kind of hold it safely when I'm not using it? And the salesperson says it actually comes with both. So you can do it in both ways. You can put the thing on the wall, you can put the thing on the floor. It's up to you. And it includes several attachments for cleaning furniture and other surfaces. That's good, and that's, I think, pretty normal.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
With vacuum cleaners, right? There might be a little brush for doing on your sofa. There's usually a long one for doing up in the top of the corner and the walls and sealing and stuff. So these are attachments. You can take it off, you can change it out to have whatever you want. And that's what an attachment is. Basically, it's something you attach or join to other things. And often these come with machines and other things just to make them more useful, sometimes to make them just look nicer or something like that. But basically, it's a part of the machine that you can take off, put on. You'll probably have 2 or 3 choices, and each one will do something slightly different to make the machine more useful. So there you go. For example, if you buy the basic model, you can add the attachments later. With vacuums, they often included all of that stuff together. But yes, with other things, you might have to pay extra for some of the attachments. They're not standard. All right, let's go over to Hanny. She's got some vocab and grammar she's dying to tell us about.
Diana 接着问那台吸尘器的集尘盒好清理吗？销售人员说它是可拆式的，很容易清空，而且呢，它有附壁挂架和立架，还包含了几个用来清洁家具和其他表面的配件。好，单字 container 这个名词表示容器，文中用到 dust container 就是指吸尘器啊、空气清净机等等它们的集尘盒。再看到 attachment 这个名词表示配件、附件。好，那这话课文中。
All right, so it sounds like Diana kind of chose. It sounds like she's chosen her appliance.
Yeah, I want to know which vacuum cleaner she bought because it sounds like that's the one I would probably buy too.
Absolutely.
All right, so she bought a vacuum cleaner. That's actually pretty easy, right? And of course, you can carry it home and all sorts of stuff. Some home appliances, though, are much bigger, much more complicated, and much more expensive. And that will be our next one. Washing machines.
Oh boy.
Also important, but big and expensive. Let's check it out.
Michael is shopping for a new washing machine.
Hi. Do you have this washing machine model in stock?
Let me check. Yes, we do. This is the inverter model. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, it is. I like inverter models. They're quieter and more energy efficient.
That's right. We also carry a top-loading machine if you prefer that design.
That sounds good. I find top-loading machines easier to use.
Great choice. This top-loading inverter model is one of our best sellers.
Perfect. Does it come with a warranty?
Yes, it includes a 2-year warranty, and we can deliver it to your home for free.
Okay, we are back, and now it's time to buy ourselves a washing machine. Vacuum cleaners are useful. If you had to live without a vacuum cleaner or a washing machine, which one would you choose to not have in your home?
Oh, I could absolutely not have the vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner, you could sweep.
Yeah, you can sweep.
Okay.
They have like the little Swiffer type things. We can add attachments and have mops and wet and dry.
Washing
stuff like
machine.
That. Washing machine, no, have to have it.
Big thing, you throw all your clothes in, some soap, you press a button, 45 minutes later, everything is clean. It's wet,
done.
but it's clean, and it's a lot easier than taking it out to that place down the road and putting the money in the machine. And so yeah, having a washing machine at home is really useful, but you know, they get old, they break, you need a new one sometimes.
Absolutely.
So let's see what happens.
All right. So we have Michael, who is shopping for a new washing machine.
That's me.
That's you.
Hey.
Oh my God, Michael.
I need a new washing machine. Oh, I need a new fridge. I know that. Now I need. Oh man. All right. Well, let's find out what washing machine I buy. Now it's Michael. He starts off already ready to ask his question. So he asks the salesperson, "Hi, do you have this washing machine model in stock?" Maybe he's pointing at one that they have there in the store, right? Because he doesn't want that one, but he wants to know if they have one like that. Or maybe he's got a picture of one on his phone.
Maybe he's done his research and he knows which one he wants to buy.
Exactly. So this is the one I'm looking for. Do you have this one in the store? Because they might have it, but it might be some other place. And it might take a few days or whatever. So basically, do you have it here now? Can I buy it today and take it home today?
All right, let's see. Now the salesperson says, "Let me check." she goes and checks and she's okay, yes, we do. Yay. This is the inverter model. Is that what you're looking for? I don't know. Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know. An inverter model. All right. Well, let's see if that is what Michael's looking for. Yes, it is. And we know that because he says, yes, it is. So he is looking for that model. And then actually he says, I like inverter models. They're quieter and more energy efficient. They are actually. You know why? I looked up inverter models right before we filmed this.
Okay.
It basically has an engine that goes strong or not so strong depending on how many clothes you have. So it saves power, it's not so loud. It's kind of got like a smart engine.
Yeah.
So it kind of knows how many clothes are in there, and it'll change the power to to wash your clothes well, even if you have a few or a lot. It can do it very well and with a lot of efficiency, or it is very efficient.
It's very efficient, right. So efficient, that is an adjective. And if something is efficient, it essentially means that it works really well. Typically, as in this example, right, maybe it works really well by kind of using the right amount of power or energy with whatever it is that you need to use it for, right? Yeah. So some people would say that like hybrid cars, for example, are more efficient and kind of more environmentally friendly, or that like electric vehicles are kind of more efficient, right? Because they don't use actual gasoline, right? Yeah. So for example, we could say the office heating is efficient and uses less energy. Okay. So yeah, efficient, using less energy essentially is what that means.
So it works really well, but it doesn't waste anything extra to do a good job, right? So you're putting in a little energy or a little time, but you're getting a lot of work out of that. That's nice and efficient.
Yeah.
All right, so the salesperson agrees with Michael because he knows everything about washing machines.
Yes, and she says, that's right. We also carry a top-loading machine if you prefer that design.
That's another choice you'll have to make, right? Because some of them, they open on the top, you drop your clothes, and some of them,
they kind of open from like the front.
Kind of have a window.
Yeah,
when you open, you gotta bend down.
Yeah.
And sometimes those clothes can actually be quite heavy, right? So if you have a bad back or you're older, pulling them out might be harder. Also, sometimes when I pull them out, my clean clothes fall on the floor.
Oh, yeah, that does happen
wash
sometimes.
My socks again because they fell on the floor. So you have the top one, and then I think it's a front-loading washing machine. All right, we're going to find out what Hanny has to say about washing machines and everything else right now.
Yeah.
在第二段对话里 ，Michael 正在挑选洗衣机，他问某一款洗衣机有没有现货。那销售员帮他查询之后就说有库存。他向 Michael 说明这是变频型号，想要确认他是不是要找这一款。Michael 说他就是要找这一台，他喜欢变频的机种，比较安静，也更省电。好，单字 efficient 它是形容效率高的、有效的。那Energy efficient 就可以表达节能的。Sydney 老师在解释单字时有提到 hybrid car 就是指油电车。我们也补充一下文中的 inverter， 它是指变流器、变频装置，也可以表达家电的变频技术。好，接回课文中。
All right, so it sounds like Mike has found the perfect washing machine, right? It sounds like it's efficient, it's top-loading, it has an inverter, I think,
It's got an inverter engine or
inverter
motor
engine.
Or something,
Yeah, so I think maybe he found the one.
Exactly. Yeah, you had to choose there. Remember, there's the top-loading one and then the front-loading ones. And so Michael, he chooses, well, he says, that sounds good, right? It's good to have choices, have these two styles. And then he says, I find top-loading machines easier to use. Yeah, it's just lift the top, you kind of drop everything in. Lifting things out is a bit easier. You don't have to bend down so far. So that's the one he prefers.
All right, excellent. Me too. All right, and the salesperson says, great choice. This top-loading inverter model is one of our best sellers. All right, best sellers means that it sells a lot. People love to buy it.
Yeah, and maybe, it has good reviews. People like it because it's good, and so people buy it, a lot of them. And he says, perfect, that sounds great. Couldn't make it any better. Does it come with a warranty? He is an experienced home appliance buyer. He's asking about a warranty. Sometimes this is also called a guarantee, but basically it's a promise from the company with some paper, right, with some writing behind it. It's not just, yeah, believe me, it's true.
Right.
No, they're saying here, there's this thing, and if it breaks or whatever, we'll fix it for you. Often it's a few years or something like that. So basically, it's, the company is saying, we believe in this, and if you have any problems, bring it back. We'll fix it for you for free. Don't worry about it. It should be a great machine.
Perfect. All right. And
Does it come with a warranty? Yes.
All right, let's see. And the salesperson says, yes. All right, it does. So it includes a 2-year warranty, and we can deliver it to your home for free.
Whoa.
All right, that's pretty good.
That
Because
is
sometimes I
pretty
think
good.
some companies, they charge a delivery fee,
They
and there's all
might.
types of stuff. But a home delivery for free, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and
All
often
right.
in Taiwan, what they'll also do is they'll take your old washing machine away.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you have to pay for that a
Yeah.
little bit more, but yeah, they'll take the old one away, put the new one, and they'll attach it to the water and
Yeah.
plug it in and make
Yeah.
sure it all works for you. So there you go, and that won't
Perfect.
cost him any more money. And you know what else doesn't cost any more money? A visit from Hanny. So let's go do that now.
在对话的最后，销售人员提到，这款直立式变频洗衣机是他们的畅销款之一，有含2年保固，而且呢可以免费送货到府。文中用到 best seller， 就是指畅销产品 ，warranty 则是指保固保证书。好，那这回课文中。
All right, so Mike had success. He found the
Yes.
right washing machine.
That's right.
Well done.
He's got his inverter model, top-loading, 2-year warranty washing machine. Of course, Diana, she's going to have the cleanest floors in her neighborhood with her brand new vacuum cleaner. So hopefully, if you guys ever have to go out and get some home appliances, it goes as well and as smoothly as it did for them. Good luck. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
A salesperson is helping Diana choose a vacuum cleaner.
Hi there. Can I help you find something today?
Hi, yes. I'm looking for a new vacuum cleaner, but I'm not sure which one to choose.
No problem. This cordless model is light, rechargeable, and has strong suction power.
That sounds great. How long can it run on a full charge?
It lasts about an hour on the standard setting.
Good. Is the dust container easy to clean?
Yes. It's removable and easy to empty.
That's convenient. Does it come with a wall mount or a stand?
It actually comes with both, and it includes several attachments for cleaning furniture and other surfaces.
Michael is shopping for a new washing machine.
Hi. Do you have this washing machine model in stock?
Let me check. Yes, we do. This is the inverter model. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, it is. I like inverter models. They're quieter and more energy efficient.
That's right. We also carry a top-loading machine if you prefer that design.
That sounds good. I find top-loading machines easier to use.
Great choice. This top-loading inverter model is one of our best sellers.
Perfect. Does it come with a warranty?
Yes, it includes a 2-year warranty, and we can deliver it to your home for free.
.最后我们来复习今天课文里的单字 cordless， 它是形容无线的。Container 名词表示容器 ，attachment 也是名词表示配件附件 ，efficient 则是形容效率高的、有效的。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
We gotta get this project finished, but there are so many details.
Yeah, but we can't cut corners. The manager specifically told us that we have to do everything by the book.
By the book? What book?
No, it just means that we have to go by the rules and the standard procedures exactly without taking any shortcuts.
Okay, I got it. But seriously, having to follow all these rules and do everything exactly according to every detail is driving me crazy.
True, but sticking to the process does make things easier in the long run. I get why the manager is so big on it.
Hi everyone, today's phrase is by the book.
That's right. It means following rules or procedures exactly as they're stated, without improvising or skipping steps.
It's like reading instructions in a book and carrying them out word for word.
It's about playing it safe and making sure no details are missed, even if there might be a quicker way.
Right. Here's an example. The factory operates by the book to keep product quality steady.
Or the company handles all contracts by the book to avoid legal issues.
So, while it can feel strict and rigid, doing things by the book helps maintain consistency and prevents problems down the line.
Exactly. And that's all for today.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.